Oh no.
Fago lovers shared a picture of fucking Dustin and they tagged Whipstick. I'm like, you're gonna get us shut down. You gotta fucking take that down right now. They're like,
No.
my bad. I didn't even know.
Yeah. We
Oh,
tread
fuck.
lightly because we do not want to be confused with them, even though we have the same kind of look. But
Right.
they said we could run with it. So we run with it. We just don't have the same exact names, and our masks are a little bit different.
Right. Dude, that's fucking funny though. That's super funny.
I mean, we wouldn't keep bugging them and doing what we're doing if we didn't have their permission, though. But we're live.
Absolutely.
We have Worm with us tonight.
Hello.
Sorry, I pushed the button
Hello?
early. I didn't mean to. Don't break my fingers when I see you again.
That's my button. I told you that from the get go. Don't push my buttons.
Yeah, no button pushing. It's not allowed today.
Welcome to the show, Worm. Thank you for being on.
Thank you for having me, Doug. I appreciate it
Cryptic Souls, what
immensely.
up?
What up?
So what you been up to, man? What you been working on?
Shit. A lot. I'm re-recording my new album in its entirety because I was like waiting to drop it and I didn't like how it sounded. Like it could have sounded way better. So I'm going through and re-recording that completely. And then I'm putting together the first actual like Vile House album that's gonna contain all the members. So and merch orders 24/7, dude. I just always busy. Always just fucking filling orders or making music, man. It's
We
fun.
see you. We see you on the social media, man. You're one of the people that is working really hard out there. And I don't mean just working hard, but I mean you are doing it all, man. I mean, we
I
see
try.
pictures of you. We see you out there. You're running the gauntlet, man.
I appreciate that, man. I don't know. I don't know what else to do, so I just work my fucking ass off to like stay sane and to I don't know. I don't know.
It's a blessing and a curse, right?
It really is, man. It really fucking is. But I like to focus on the blessing aspect because
Fuck yeah.
it's
At least
crazy.
your boss is cool, right?
Yeah, right. Sometimes he's a fucking dick, and I hate him.
So who's your primary beat maker?
Kiddo D,
Shout out.
one of the newest artists on Vile House, and Cuddy, who used to go by Cutthroat the Corner. He's also on Vile House. Those are my two main producers. I fucking love those guys. And
Are they primarily for you or people can get their beats or what's up?
oh yeah, people can get their beats all day. Like all you gotta do is just message them, and they have beats. But they're just like my go-to guys because they perfectly capture what the fuck I'm going for 9 times out of 10 between the two of them. Like, Display of Agony, my new album, is produced almost entirely by Kid OD. I think there's like 3 songs on there that aren't from him.
You're muted, sir. There you go.
Okay, sick.
I don't need your help.
Yeah, you do.
If I do, I'll send you my cash app, bitch.
There you go. So how did you get started, man? I mean, how long you been working at it? Like, give us a rundown of how you got into the underground.
All right, so I started Worm in 2016, I want to say. I think that was whenever I dropped my first EP. I was still in high school. But me and my homie were tripping on acid and we were listening to like underground rap like Lil Ugly Mane and shit like that, just like what I would listen to at that point in time. And we had like this crazy idea because he made like beats and shit at that point in time. He had this crazy idea that like we should start rapping. And at that point in time, I never wanted to rap. Like I liked rap, but I never wanted to. I was like dead set on being in a fucking band. But
Like a metal band.
yeah, that was my shit. Like grindcore and black metal and just like violent, just fucking make you want to hurt people music, you know? Like that was my sauce.
Fuck yeah.
But Yeah, anyway, we ended up like recording a project while we were tripping on acid. And then it sat for a couple days, and I decided to like trip sit my other homie at this point in time, and he wanted to go for a walk in the thunderstorm. Started seeing worms and named me Worm, and that was like the birth of Worm. I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna drop this tape that we recorded under that, and ever since, like, it's just I've been going at it. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, guys. I'm just here doing it.
Well, you're doing it good.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
We got the next. That's also known as what is that? Slim Famous.
Coming live from a garage, it sounds like.
Damn right. That's the only place you come live from.
He's like, I'm on break. Let's get it going.
Well, I was gonna say I got that vibe, that metal vibe off you right away when I saw you in Peoria at that smoke shop.
Hell yeah.
Where they did the piercings and tattoos and shit.
Yeah.
You were with Cody Manson, and I totally got that vibe off you there at that show. So I mean, and you kind of go that route occasionally in the songs when you're going in, and that's getting more popular these days with bands like Main and who's the other one? You're a big fan of them, Neck Pistol.
Suicide Boys.
City Morgue, that's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, City Morgue? Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, ever since I started, like, there's always been people putting metal and rap together. Like, that's what the fuck Limp Bizkit used to do. But, no, definitely, like, whenever I first started doing this, City Morgue was just starting, and, like, there was a whole bunch of people in that, like, little SoundCloud area of the internet that started doing it. But, like, I don't know, man. I've always like I grew up on metal, like just aggressive, violent metal, and that was like always just my shit. So I don't know, like even whenever I'm rapping, I still like try to compose my songs or still try to deliver like the metal aspect even in rap. I don't know.
That's dope.
Didn't I see you at those camp schools? You showed up to both of them, right?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Both of them.
That's where I met him.
I fucking love Camp Zool. That was the coolest festival I've been to in years.
I remember I was at main gate and Robin called me. She was like, Worm's here and he's getting ready to leave. Come meet him. And I was like, running back.
Hell yeah.
It's awesome.
That shit was fun. I wasn't even supposed to go to the second Camp Zool because like my homie's funeral was happening on the first day of it. So I didn't even think I was gonna fucking go, but some cards got changed and I ended up getting to go to Camp Zool too, and it was fucking sick.
Yeah. R.I.P. Coon.
R.I.P. Coon, bro. I miss that man.
R.I.P. Coon. He will be missed.
That was a magical weekend, I gotta say.
Dude, absolutely. That shit is so great.
And I know I can tell that people there that were attending Coon's funeral, the people that showed up to camp after it, they needed that blow off any steam, man. And have a good time. Celebrate life. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a good time all the way around, man.
Yeah, dude. Because like the only other option would have been to like go sit home and be depressed by myself. Like fuck that. I'm gonna go to Camp Zool. What the fuck? Like I think we drove like 3 or 4 hours and made it there. Dude, it was cool. I was happy.
That's what Coon would have wanted you guys to do.
Oh, dude, absolutely.
I gotta thank Alazulu for bringing us all together.
Hell yeah, bro. For real.
Okay, that's what I've always said, man. It's like a new wave of juggalos. Have you always been a juggalo? Even though you listen to your heart?
Dude, like ever since I was a little kid. So my aunt, her name's Barbie. She used to work for Psychopathic and shit. She would like help them with face paint and backdrops and whatnot. So I grew up super duper young, listening to like Jekyll Brothers and like Riddlebox and fucking Tales from the Lotus Pod. Like that was my shit, dude. Like since day one.
Fuck yeah.
But I don't know.
But I'm with you
I
with
love that
the
old
aggressive
shit.
metal. That's where I came from.
Dude,
When I got into ICP, this kid stole my Pantera Far Beyond Driven CD. So I stole his book bag like following weeks. When I took it, it had the Ringmaster tape in it. That was it.
sick. That's fucking honestly, that's a fair trade, dude. That's a fair
Right.
trade.
I was like, all right, right. But then I'm like, you know what? He ruined my life. Look at all this shit.
You see me?
I can find you, motherfucker. Pantera didn't have that much merch.
Right, dude.
That's true. That's true. And I gotta say, man, that's some funny ass shit. I did not know that story. That's cool to know. That's how you got into it. Hey, Necklace, how did you find out about ICP?
ICP.
Pissed
Actually, I
on the
learned
neck,
about
and some guy
them.
was like, ICP.
I learned about them through the song "Slim Anus."
Yes. Hell yeah.
I always
Because I
thought,
was on, I'm not gonna lie, it was I'm a Limp Bizkit fan, so I was
All
all
day.
wearing my Adidas
All
and shit.
day.
And somebody
Hey,
played Slim
before-
Anus, and that was it.
before ICP, bro, I was Corn and Limp Bizkit all day.
All
Pantera.
day.
Then some fucking junkie. You fucker.
Can never trust a junkie, man.
I know.
They're always gonna be up to some scheme.
Their aunt probably worked for Psychopathic too, and it was all a pyramid scam. Take my
Right.
fucking money.
Right.
Bastards. I figured it out.
We got King
Uh-oh.
Grim in the chat.
We got Neck
What
Piston
else do you
Stalker
think
here.
Michelle's in the chat.
Keegan Grimm, yes, me and you should do some metal shit. Why the fuck have we not yet?
Fuck yes, that would be the dopest.
Hell yeah!
That would be fire. I've been wanting to work with Keegan for a minute, dude. And to work on some metal shit, that would be ideal. That would be
Shout out to Keegan for tuning in. Thank you.
dude, shout
I
out to
gotta say,
Keegan.
man, I love his music. I've seen him out. Keegan Grant. Don't sleep on him, man. Go see him at the Super Show.
Dude, hell yeah.
Yes.
I've seen him live a lot of times. I've done a lot of shows with him, and that motherfucker kills it every time. And he's the shit. I love him.
He played Xmas this year.
Hell yeah.
I got one of the Santa hats. Shit was dope.
That's fucking sick.
So we see you touring a lot, man. You got any shows coming up soon?
I think it's February 18th. I'm playing at Carl's Tavern for the Nomads tour with Insane Poetry and like Chucky Chuck. And then
Nice.
April 19th, I'm going out to, I believe, Phoenix, Arizona to play my first show in Arizona. It's my first time ever being in Arizona in my entire life.
My brother lives in Arizona. I'm gonna fucking tell him to go there.
Dude, you should. You should.
Oh, yeah. I should mail him my mask and be like fucking the FM Doom with fake legs and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good shit right there.
Absolutely. You have to, dude.
Dude, have you ever came to the East Coast?
I gotta make my way out there, dude.
Fuck yeah.
I've mainly stayed like the Midwest for the most part, and then I went down to Florida and shit, and did like a show in Georgia and whatnot. But I haven't
We
really.
got a little place near us that Twisted even came to, and Seven does. Like I want to get like the underground, and it's literally.
I love that
Get
album.
my mother off of that right now.
Bloodhound Gang is the shit.
That's my side chick. Don't diss her, man. I do lines of coke all the way down those titties.
As you should.
Yeah, I grew up on the Bloodhound Gang. That's how when I got introduced to ICP, I was like, I can roll with this a little bit because I already know about Bloodhound Gang and how goofy they were. So I was like, bring it on, you know. I like funny shit. So
when I was a little kid, I found I think it was a CKY2 DVD, and they had Along Comes Mary by Bloodhound Gang on there. And ever since, I was like, dude, this band fucks. Like, this is one of my favorite bands. Like, ever since a little kid, I got to see them live, I think, twice, and that was pretty cool.
I've never seen them live, so you got that on me. I swear to God, dude, I'd give anything. I heard they broke up
I met Bam Margera at Astronomicon. He was a dick.
Yeah, I met Bam Margera when I was like 7 years old, and I got this skateboard signed by him, like this little mini, like kid-sized skateboard, and I still have it. Dude, he was such a fucking dickhead to me. So me and my little cousin, like me and my cousin, went up to like go get him like the skateboard signed because we met him at the mall. He was doing like a meet and greet, and they had like a skate competition, and CKY was playing and shit. Well, I guess CKY was coming up on stage and like about to play, and Bam got all like pissed off, and like signed my board and like threw it off behind him and like took my cousin and gave it to his fucking like girlfriend and made her sign it. Like he didn't even sign the board. Like his girlfriend just signed the board. I have no idea who this chick was, but she signed
Did she
it.
sign
Like,
it Bam or her name?
she wrote Bam's name, but like it was really, really bad. Like it was really bad. She like bubble lettered Bam, and it was, dude, it looked like the fucking like bookstore logo. It was really bad, dude. It was really bad.
Dude, when I seen him at Astronomicon, I just went out a random door and he was outside the hotel smoking. His bodyguard's like, "Don't take no fucking pictures of him." So I was like, okay. So I looked at Bam and I'm like, "Hey, don't take no fucking pictures of me." He's like, "Why would I?" I was like, "Well, exactly. Like, fuck you, man." But then he stole all the people's money. He got all this money to do photo shoots and did all his coke, puked all over himself and left. And stole like 60 grand from Twisted.
I mean, but what do you really expect though? It is Bam Margera. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Person that was like worse off than Steve-O towards the end. Like,
hey, rehab's a hell of a drug.
Yeah. Hey guys, don't go to rehab. Just get clean. Like eat vegetables and shit, and like exercise. Yeah. Don't go to rehab; it'll melt your brain, and then your brain's gonna fall out of your ears.
I mean, I also know for a fact that rehab, you go there and all you do is talk about drugs with everybody else.
All you're going to do is drugs because that's all you fucking talk about. It's a vicious fucking cycle, dude.
That's why I don't get how AA and NA and all that shit works. It's like you go there and they talk
about how you're struggling with this. Like, obviously, if you talk about that and you like dwell on the fact that you're struggling on something, it's only a matter of time before you fucking revert to the bullshit and like whatever. It's dumb. I don't know.
Right, and those people don't want you to get clean. Like, if you come in and get clean in a week, they're like, "Oh, my job's done."
Yep, absolutely.
Let's prolong this for 4 years.
Yeah.
Fuck those people, man. Just like doctors, they don't, or dentists. They don't give a fuck. That's why they call it a practice. Like, yeah.
Bro, they're just paid to care. They care about getting paid.
Yeah. How much you gonna give me up front? Oh, like $50. Like, all right, well, I've seen you like 46 times then.
All I know is fuck that, because I got bit by a brown recluse at the gathering and I went to the hospital so I didn't die, and the fucking hospital bill was like $15,000 fucking dollars, bro.
Bro, Jesus.
Dude, they had to like lance my arm, and they were like sticking fucking skewers like halfway up my arm, and like all
that's why people are like
my elbow and shit.
They're like, "Why do you kill spiders?" That's why. I don't give a fuck.
That shit eats through your flesh.
I didn't even know I got bit at first. I let that shit sit for like 8 days, and then it like popped, and it like I could see the necrosis setting in. It was like eating away at my dude. It was so bad.
Nice.
It was so bad. Went to the hospital. $15,000 fucking dollars, dude.
My first gathering.
You literally know what it's like to have a hole right in your arm.
Dude, that was always one of my biggest fears too. Like, I was always afraid of getting bit by a brown recluse because it happened to my grandpa, and his fucking hand got all fucked up. And I was like, dude, nope, never ever. And well, sure as shit, it happened twice. And then I got bit again once it healed by a fucking brown recluse as well. So
it could have at least turned you in some type of Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, I guess the worm
turned into a worm.
They turned him into goop arms. Goopy.
When I was at my first gathering, this dude was playing with a baby rattlesnake, just like waving it and shit. I'm like, you are dumb, bro.
Juggalos are crazy, bro. Juggalos are fucking reckless. I love them.
Yeah, they get wild, and they can disassemble a car very quick.
Oh, so
I've seen it.
Yes. Yes, this past gathering was a prime example, dude.
They don't even need tools, bro. They'll just rip that whole shit apart.
I don't think worms should fight spiders, anyways.
No.
Hey, enough flies can kill a spider, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, but that's a fly, not a worm. Flies are
True.
yeah.
Worms are ruthless. You cut them in half and they like regrow.
Yeah, bro.
Can duplicate.
Worms can never die, dude. They just multiply.
And they got mad art.
It's a problem. Yeah, and they make art. It's a problem.
Hey, fake legs, look what I've got, buddy.
It's
Is that
still
a giveaway from me?
I've still got your traveling mask, sir, and I'm not going to give it back.
You're getting robbed.
He's trying to make like a toilet paper tissue mask, something like that.
Yeah.
Covered in shit.
That's
I'm
fire.
a real heel. A real heel would keep your mask, and I'm going to send you nudes as payment.
Have you ever heard of the traveling mask worm? It's dope. It took us forever to relocate it because it disappears for months at a time, and then it relocates.
Yeah, it's the
That's
dopest
the
idea
best
ever.
part
though.
about it, though, dude. It's like a flat Stanley. Like you just send it on its way, and it makes
That
its way
was
back.
that was my whole idea. I was like,
It's
dude,
the
like,
dopest idea ever, dude.
For real, I love that.
They better put that shit in like a glass case at the church or something.
bootleg, is it still in 2 boxes? Yeah, I was gonna wait.
2 boxes. It's only in 1.
Seriously? There was supposed to be a box in a box. Someone stole a box.
Not the box thief.
There's a whole lot of stuff in there, though, man. I don't want to tell you what's in there.
No, don't tell me. That's the whole idea. I don't know. It's
How are you going to tell you about the mask? Because I'm a
good. That's cool. Read rules. Where my girl even took like wax and she wax sealed like each envelope, like all legit stuff.
That's sick. That's
When
so
it gets
fun.
back, we're gonna do another run.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna put a love
But since
letter
the
in
boys will never watch this, we can leak it. We're gonna send it to them so they can put it in the museum.
Dude, that would be so fucking cool. That needs
Because
to
it'll
happen.
prove that 50 complete strangers, and we did it. We'll put a map because it went down underneath to like Florida to Texas, up like through all that, all the way around, comes back to make the shipping cheaper for everyone. Because if you ship across the Mason-Dixon line, that's just stupid expensive.
Dude, it's fucking outrageous. Oh, dude, trust me, I know. I be sending shit all over the place. I just fucked up the other day and I was supposed to send a CD to fucking Australia, right? I got sent the wrong zip code and sent that motherfucker to Austria. It was like a $35 fucking shipping mistake on a CD.
Fuck. On a fucking $10 CD. Hey, that's fan dedication.
Dude, for real. Now I got some like random person who's just getting a CD in Austria. Hopefully they'll like me and check me out, you know? Like,
bro, imagine if that's an Austria tour.
Bootleg.
That'd be tight.
What?
I know you're the type of guy, so I want you to give me the shirt off your back.
Oh, this shirt?
Yeah.
If you get a shutdown for them B cups.
That shirt was made downstairs of where I am right now, fun fact. And
Oh,
those
shit,
were
no
sent
shit.
from the same garage.
That's cool.
It's fully embroidered. Show it. Bootleg, stand up. Don't be rude.
Show the fucking shirt. That's what that was about.
That was made in our garage, dude. I make all the Vile House merch at the same spot that all the Cerberus Click merch is made at.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to Doc Gruesome.
Dude, shout out to Doc Gruesome. Shout out to all Cerberus Click, Slaughter Divisions. Shout out to that whole motherfucking battalion of psychopaths because and they're taking the scene by blindside, and it's fucking awesome.
I heard about Slaughter Visions way back. Because didn't it used to be a different logo before that?
No, I think it was still roughly the same one, but it used to be Odd Prophet and his homie. I think it was White Trash Travis. I think was his name, but they used to go by Dead Kids.
Okay,
Dead Kids. Yeah, I remember Dead Kids.
Yeah. That's Odd Prophet, and he still runs Slaughter Vision and shit, and he's in Cerberus Click and whatnot. But yeah, dude.
Holy shit, my mind is blown.
That's dope.
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. Whenever I fucking found out that he was in Dead Kids, I was like, what the fuck, bro? What are you talking about?
Hell yeah. See, the underground's so dope nowadays, dude. It's like one day I woke up and it was like, what's this? It's like a couple of dudes in masks. Then like it spilled onto this whole other. It's like another chapter in a video game. Like what the
Dude,
fuck?
for real. Like
It's
I
like
don't
a
know.
hidden secret level and shit you already loved.
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It was like
And
it was.
it's because of guys like you, Worm. Thank you.
Yeah.
Of course, dude. Of course. I'm just out here making cool shit, hoping everybody else thinks it's cool.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool that you were able to transcend from, like you said, you wanted to do metal, and you hooked up in the underground. You saw what was going on here,
Yep.
and me myself, like the rest of the people on the show tonight,
Yeah.
I was very much into metal myself.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it was cool, dude, because, like, whenever I got into, like, high school and shit, because, like, I was always into metal. Like, I had a bunch of fucking homies that were in, like, local metal bands and shit. Like, I was always going to shows and whatnot. But, when I was in high school, I was, like, super into, like, the whole SoundCloud shit. So, like, I was homies with Screaming shit from Suicide Boys. Like, I've worked with Ghostman before. I've worked with Suicide Boys before. Like, I've worked with a bunch of, like, crazy ass people, and it was really cool because, like, whenever I first came into the scene and, like, started, like, scoping out what the fuck was happening in said underground, like, at least, like, the part that I was, like, near, I looked into it and saw a bunch of shit like those people just, like, freshly starting out or, like, just starting to gain traction and shit. So, like, whenever I saw that happening in, like, 2012 and shit, like, I don't know, man. Like 2012 through 2014 is really what solidified it. Where I was like, man, underground rap is pretty fucking cool. And then, like, I finally fucked around and made it. And I don't know, man. It's
I love
weird.
that.
And I like it too because a lot of the people in the underground all have metal influence as well. So it's like,
Fuck yeah.
there's a lot of like-minded fucking people here. There's a lot of people that suck, but there's a lot of cool people too.
Like Bill said, he was like, I remember, I don't remember when we were talking to him, but there's so many times I've ran into Bill. But, I remember he was talking on his Whatnot, and he was talking about seeing Slipknot back in the day. He was like, man, to see Slipknot back in the day, though, that'd be something. And I said, I've seen them back in 99 at Ozfest when they were, like, first starting out.
Yup.
And he was like, whoa, bootleg, that sounds fucking fresh as fuck. He was like, you know, I idolize them guys, right? And it's like, that right there, I mean, that just goes to show you everybody in the underground loved that kind of music, man.
I mean, dude, I really think that anybody who wears a mask in music probably liked Slipknot at least at one point in time in their life, whether they want to admit it or not. But also, dude, like, Slipknot was my first concert ever. My dad took me out of fucking school in 4th grade, and I got to go see Slipknot on the All Hope Is Gone tour. It was like 2 or 3 days before Paul Gray died. So, like, it was really cool. It wasn't, like, the best Slipknot era, but, like, it was, like, right before they turned shit like
hey, at least you saw Paul Gray.
Right, that's what I'm fucking saying, dude. I got a high five from Clown and shit. Like, they played
That's
all
dope.
kinds of old music. Like, they opened up with fucking Disaster Piece. Like, it was.
So how old were you?
I was in 4th grade. I don't know. That's mad.
Right, so probably like 6, 7.
Concert, that's fucking hardcore.
10, 12? Oh, I don't know. I'm not good with ages. Stop. But my first concert was Ozzy.
That's fucking hard.
Hell yeah, it was dope.
That's so dope.
My brother, and he gave me aftershock, and I got all sick. Just puking all over. I was like, damn, this sucks. I was like 15. Well, I took my
life to the fullest, man.
My son's first concert was A La Zulu.
Fucking right. That's a badass first concert, dude. The first time I ever saw those motherfuckers live, I was off, like, I don't know, probably like 15 ecstasy pills, and I was just sitting there mesmerized, like jaw wide open, just like, these guys are fucking sick. And ever since, like, because I always liked their music, but seeing them live, man, like, that really just.
The first time I ever seen anyone in a mask like that was Loki at the Gathering. It was like 4 in the morning, and I was tripping fucking balls, and it looked like his face was just like changing, and I'm like trying to like look, and I'm like, what the fuck, does he got a mask on, or is it me? Like, dude, it was super fucking. I was like, I couldn't even understand it. Like, I had to fucking ask him the next day, like, was that a mask?
No,
It
bro,
was
it's his
fucking
face,
trippy.
man. He just looks like that.
Right? Dude, because I couldn't tell. Like, I was like, because it was the second stage where Tila got beat up.
Yeah.
And, dude, it was nuts. Like, 'cause I was just the right distance. It's like 4 in the morning. I'm fucking tripping my face off. I'm like, this gotta be real. You can't ask a juggalo, then they're like, no, dude, no. I'm like, fuck you.
Right. They're gonna tell you everything you never wanted to hear, dude.
They know, right?
You're
They know
gonna
what's
be
up.
so
Like,
fucked up in that conversation.
like, it's a demon. You better kill yourself. Fuck. Was you there for the Tequila shit?
No, but I heard about it and saw a
Dude,
lot.
it was fucking wild. Dude, I stood back because it got wild. And then this big bodyguard of hers come up and was like, fuck you, I'll kill you. And pointing at this kid, and like 200 juggalos rush the stage. Like, oh yeah, we'll see what's up. So then they went away. They went to the trailer, and they're trying to tip that bitch over like there's like a zombie fucking movie, dude. The dude's throwing chairs in front of the door.
Jesus
It was
Christ.
insane. And then she got in her car because Violent J and Monoxide had come down.
Yeah.
Screamed at everyone. Everyone chilled out. She gets in her car. Her Mercedes pulling out. They smashed her moonroof out and shit, dude. It was wild. I was like, this bitch is dead. Dude, they brought Tom Green out to try to calm everyone down. They're like, nah, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
We love you, Tom, but she needs to die.
That dude sparked it off. He come out and pointed at this one dude. You can hear him on the mic. I'll fucking kill you. And like, you can see everyone like, oh yeah, bitch. Like,
you sure about that?
Yeah.
Got wild.
Oh, it was extremely wild. But then I got text the next day. It was on TMZ and shit. People were like, oh my god. It was pretty intense. It was fun times. Fun times.
Yeah,
How many games have you been to?
Nick, what was your first concert?
My first concert? My first concert was the Rolling Stones.
That's fucking sick. I'm jealous.
What?
Oh no, I'm not done yet. It was at Fenway Park. It was pretty dope.
Man.
Are you selling hot dogs?
Black Eyed Peas opened for them and shit. Like they were
What?
dope.
The Black Eyed Peas open for? What?
Yeah.
For the Rolling Stones?
You sure it wasn't the Black Rose?
No, the Black Eyed Peas, like Fergie.
What the fuck?
It's kind of weird. Wait, what was it? Super Bowl? What are you doing here?
For real?
No, it was just a concert at Fenway Park.
That's crazy. I saw Cold Chamber and Seven Dust. My first concert. Cold Chamber and Seven Dust. That was pretty dope. The only problem was halfway through Cold Chamber's set, the power went out to the stage. So it was like an old ass building, and they like came out and signed autographs, but we had ran out of the building, tried to get out of there.
Jeez.
But the Cold Chamber was pretty dope all the way up until the power went out to the stage. And I've seen Seven Dust like a handful of times. Like when I say a handful, I mean like 10 plus times.
Fuck yeah.
Every time I've seen Seven Dust.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
They've always been a solid band. You are not going to go wrong if you want to go have some drinks and watch Seven Dust tear down the stage. That's a good time. So, I was gonna say, man, I know you got another interview later tonight.
Hell yeah, dude! I was not thinking whenever I was doing that. So I set up this one, and my manager Tooth set up the other one, and it was like day before yesterday. I'm sitting there smoking a blunt, and I was like, I got 2 interviews on the same day, bro. Fuck.
Shout out to the other guys.
And I was like, my jaw hurts and shit. I was like clenching my jaw in my sleep because I guess I was having nightmares. I don't fucking know. I woke up. I was like, oh man. And
Shout out to the other guys. We suck. They probably do a way better job because we don't really ask questions that much.
This is my favorite interview. I don't like getting asked questions. I like just like shooting the shit with the homies. You know, like that's fun.
Like,
Don't
yeah,
interrogate me, please.
before we get out of here, man, I'm gonna let you go here in a minute. But you got a funny like story from either the gathering or camp that you can tell us that, you know, just to top things off, because that's what we like. We like funny stories around here. If you got a great funny story, let us hear it.
Your whole life, bootleg.
I don't know if it's a funny story, but you mentioned camp, and I definitely like did spark some chaos at camp at the first one. Like for example, I fed a homie who should not have. I'm not gonna say any names. I don't want to get him in trouble, but I fed one of the homies beans for his first time, and he had to go perform a set. And I also convinced another homie to go into the crowd and throw a bunch of fucking Faygo in like 30-degree weather. So I don't know. I was just like behind the scenes, like enticing chaos. I don't know.
So we got word to thank for that.
Yeah, because like he was like, dude, should I do it? Are people gonna get mad at me? Do you think that I can do it? And I was like, no, bro, do it. I was like, you absolutely have to do it. Like, do it. He was like, all right, cool, all right, fine. And he went with like we started throwing fucking Faygo. He came back. He was like, dude, that was fucking sick.
And I remember the second year, he said they already came up and warned me not to do it again. He was like, but if I get the Faygo in my hands, I'm going for it.
Yeah, dude, if the Faygo goes in his hands, it's go time, dude. Do not trust him with Faygo. It will probably get thrown.
Shout out to Cody, man. We had him on the show once before.
Yeah.
He's a fucking crazy character, man. And he's got a lot of success right now.
He just announced a new fucking tour, so if that's going to a city near you, definitely stop out and fucking go see it. He puts on a cool fucking show. Everybody on that flyer puts on a badass show. Go through, slide through, go have fun.
Cody, you need to add Michigan to that date.
I was surprised that I didn't see Michigan on there. I felt like that would have been a mandatory stop.
Yeah.
Wait, is that a prototype?
Huh?
That's a prototype, isn't it?
Robin's cooking up some newness.
Ooh.
Oh, God, don't show too much. Don't
Yeah.
show too much.
Are those onion rings?
That's like me showing off my side shit.
You're showing up a lot.
Dustin, guess what? I'm slapping you for that.
Ooh, you're in trouble.
Yeah, you gonna get slapped now, boy. You done fricked up.
Did you even say hi to her?
Hi, Worm.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Long time no see.
Yeah, I know. It's been too long.
Oh, it'll be camp before we all get back together again, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'll be there, dude. I'm
see
not
that?
missing a camp. I haven't missed one yet. I'm
Oh,
not gonna miss. That's gonna be
I want to
fucking
be there
sick.
for 3. I told
Yeah.
myself I got to do the trilogy.
Dude, you have to. It's mandatory.
You say you won't go after number 3?
Well, I'm not saying I wouldn't go after 3, but I want to at least make the trilogy.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. It's not.
Listen, ain't
You're
nothing
fucking
ever.
fired.
Nothing's ever gonna top number 1 though. We all froze our asses off together. Like that's
Yeah.
my
It
breakup
was
bond.
so sick. That was such a fucking dude, like honestly, the first Camp Zool was the coolest festival I think I've ever been to. Like that was just a top of the line fucking experience all the way around. Like
You weed out the week with some cold ass weather like that.
Yeah.
for real. Dude,
The
there was
only
even people
strong
getting fucking
shall
married at
survive.
the first Camp Zool, bro. Like that was the
That was
shit,
these two. These
Yeah.
two both.
dude.
I got married.
Yes, that was fucking amazing. I was walking around just tripping balls, and I was like, dude, people are getting married. Let's go.
Dude, it was fucking dope, bro. Like, you didn't see plunger tits at Camp 1. That's too cool. It's kind of like insects, you know? If you have a constant cold,
Definitely
only
Camp
real
Zool was
shit.
so underground and legit underground that nobody but the real fucking fans showed up, and the fans of the people that were playing there showed up.
Hell
I
yeah.
think it was, 250 people that showed up?
I think so. Yeah, I think it was around that.
And then,
See,
One of the warmest
we
parts of
identified as
camp.
250,000.
Right.
One of the warmest parts of Camp 1 had to have been the pit when Fams was on.
Absolutely.
Or me and
Every
you
time,
hugging
dude.
in the
Every
porta
time.
potty.
Fams goes on stage and the whole world lights on fire, dude.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
I
Shout
fucking
out
love
to
it,
fans.
dude. For real.
yeah, we love fans.
Shout out to everybody from camp, you know, like
Everybody. Love
We'll
you
keep
all.
it going.
I hope that we can get the Silver's click, or at least Doc Gruesome out to Camp Zool this year.
Dude, to get Cerberus click on Camp Zool, that would be fucking sick, dude. Honestly, I would love to see that happen.
The only reason I'm plugging this right now is we're going to have Doc Gruesome on again.
You know what I lobby for? You know what I lobby for? You know how they had the LSP set at the gathering?
The Gorehouse snuff set, get that
Right.
at fucking camp.
Right. They should just do like 5 sets of their click. Rock how you want. No, like, you know what I mean? You just fucking, here's a fucking 2-hour block. Let's
That would be fucking sick,
Dude,
dude.
when they did that at Camp Zool 1, that was shit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
We did a whole set, dude. That was fucking awesome. I had so much respect for fucking Scum and Insane Poetry after that set, dude. And I never seen
Hell yeah.
Shout out Scum
I've never
and
seen
IP, dude. Those are my fucking boys. I love them
Fuck
to
yeah.
death, dude.
Hell yeah.
We've been
Psycho is my
trying to
fucking
get
uncle.
We've been trying to get Insane Poetry on here. We had him booked a few times, but he's a busy man.
Yeah, he is, dude. That man never stops working. I aspire to work as hard as him at that age.
That's why, like, we're scared to reach out to you guys. Like, we feel like assholes. Like, hey, will you come on our stupid fucking show? You know what I mean?
Always.
But
Every
see, I
time.
didn't. That's why they should have kept me doing it. But no, somebody took that away from me and done fucked everything up.
That's bad stuff.
It happens.
But shout out to every artist that's ever came on with us. We love you.
For real.
Oh, Worm, who are you going to be on next with?
The Hours of Chaos show with Don Chaos.
Shout out to where can we find them so we can tune in after this?
I believe it's live on Don Chaos's YouTube.
Will it be on yours as well, like on your Facebook?
I'm gonna share the link onto the Worm page whenever I get the link. So
Well, we will overshare it to get people there. We will come shout you out in the comments.
Thank you, Doug. Appreciate it.
Fuck yeah, bro. Hey, if you ever need any gloves, bad touch gloves.
Yes.
Whipstick, 10% off.
Hell yeah.
They got new flavor.
50% off. There are 4 new gloves on Bad Touch Supply, so go get them.
Dude, fuck yeah, go buy them now. Otherwise, the gremlin under your bed's gonna come eat your toes while you're asleep if you don't buy them.
Oh my God, if you haven't got
Now, speaking of, hold on. Speaking of, where can we find your stuff at?
If you could just Google Worm is Dead, all one word, and it'll come up with everything. It's Worm is Dead on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, fucking everywhere, dude.
Hell yeah, people. You know what to do. You know where to go now.
And blame me.
Hey, I tried to look you up on YouTube, though. Is there a specific way to find you on YouTube?
Yeah, Worm is Dead. Yeah, Worm is Dead. If you type in Worm is Dead, all one word, you'll find me. Because there's a fucking lot of worms, dude. There's a lot.
Right.
You can learn how to either listen to some badass rap or learn how to fish. You choose.
You choose. Either one is pretty fun.
You can listen to Worm while you're fishing, too.
There you go.
Some say good luck.
Go to Zulmar, pick you up some Forever Faces. They got a lot available. Go over there and pick up some. Don't forget about Super Famous Fun Time, or Famous Fun, or what is it? FunTimeGang.com.
FunTimeGang.com, motherfucker. You can get special stuff if you pay attention and you're real early and you don't sleep. You got money.
Yeah. You can get a face hugger where you can get a whipstick mask or an eight-leg mask. Or if you go there right now, you might be able to pick up their new EP from the holidays. and get a chance to win a nut set.
Go buy shit now.
Everything.
Trying to help them out,
Everything.
man. They need all the help they can
Use
get.
your credit card. You're
Spend
gonna
all
kill
your
yourself
money
anyway.
on everything underground. Don't eat.
Yeah. I just got
When
these
you
new
got it,
jerseys.
go
Buy
to
them.
You got one?
and always remember, play dirty.
Wait. Second to Grant.